All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you the importance of ground control points when doing high accuracy workflows. For example, trying to do quality control from the air. So this is a map for one of our projects. As you can see, it was October 1st. Ground control points were used for this map. You can see like one over here. I know it's a little fuzzy right now, but it's loading. We use another one on this inlet and looks really good. If I were to go and open some overlays, you can see how the walls themselves are lining up with the excavation. I can go to another area, for example, over here on the right-hand side of my project. Give it a second for it to load. There we go. And you'll see how the location of the columns where it was poured makes sense. We actually discovered that there was one footer that had a misalignment. This is currently being worked on and looks really good, right? These are the same drawings that we're going to use with the MLIT because we're using the same control for that piece of equipment. Now, let's look at another map. This map is from about a week after. This map was processed without ground control points, so let me activate the overlays. And now you can see how pretty much everything is off. I'm going to say it's like a foot and a half, something like that. And then if I remove the overlays, but I do a comparison between the two maps from October 1st and this map, let me find an area that is more linear, perhaps at the bottom. There we go. You can clearly see the misalignment right here where my mouse is, right? So I'm going to scroll to the left, and of course, like everything is completely misaligned. However, if I switch to a map from October 6th that was actually processed with ground control points, you see how everything aligns perfectly between the two dates. The excavations, now the concrete is poured. I can even go to some more salient features of, like our cattle grade is just a good example of like perfect alignment. So you can see how if I go between the two dates, it just looks exactly the same. Same thing goes out with the lines in the street, right? Regarding of where I looked them up. So that's the importance of ground control points when using high accuracy workflows. I encourage everybody to use them if you have your MLIT on site. If not, we can probably get one out for a one-time setup of ground control points. We can find some permanent markers where there is manholes, cattle grades, inlet structures. We'll find different features that will allow us to have this awesome precision for quality control from the air. If you have any questions, don't hesitate in reaching me, and I'm happy to respond to them.